Welcome to Module 6. We are diving into the principle of rhythm, the heartbeat of the universe, and the architecture of your learning experience. The Kybalion tells us that everything flows, out and in, and everything has its tides. All things rise and fall in a cosmic pendulum swing. While it sounds poetic, modern physics reveals this is more than a metaphor. It is the very mechanism by which physical reality constructs itself. We begin with our first essential question. Is this rhythm genuinely reflected in physics, or is oscillation just a mathematical property without deeper meaning? Question 2 asks how we reconcile perfect rhythmic compensation with the second law of thermodynamics and the irreversible arrow of time. Then we explore cyclic cosmology. If Roger Penrose is right about the universe undergoing endless rebirths, does that validate the ancient Hermetic view? Finally, we ask if a practitioner can truly transcend the pendulum by polarizing to a higher state, or if oscillation is simply unavoidable. By the end of this module, you will be able to articulate these principles with historical accuracy, tracing them from ancient Egypt to the present day. You will also learn to explain the core concepts of wave mechanics and quantum rhythm at a level sufficient for deep philosophical analysis. Crucially, you will apply our three-level framework to distinguish between genuine isomorphisms, deep analogies, and those pesky false correspondences. Let us look at our first convergence. Oscillation is not just a special case in physics, it is the paradigmatic behavior of all physical systems. A single mathematical equation describes a swinging pendulum, a mass on a spring, and the charge oscillation in an electrical circuit. At the quantum level, the electron is not a tiny ball, it is a quantized vibration of a field. Matter itself is quite literally rhythm. This brings us to wave-particle duality. Light behaves as both, revealing an underlying oscillatory reality that defies our everyday intuition. Scaling up to the cosmos, planetary orbits govern everything from our seasons to the biological rhythms of every living organism on Earth. Stars follow their own great rhythm. They are born from gas, burn for billions of years, and eventually return their substance to the universe. Even our Sun completes a cosmic year, orbiting the galactic center every 250 million years. The rhythm is real and vast. Roger Penrose proposes that the universe itself might be reborn in an infinite sequence of aeons. If true, this is a remarkable vindication of Hermetic thought. Thermodynamics is also built on cycles. The Carnot cycle underlies every engine ever built, reflecting the rhythmic exchange of energy. Biological life depends on these cycles too. Your heartbeat, your breathing, and your circadian rhythms are all expressions of the universal law. The Kybalion's image of the pendulum corresponds precisely to the conservation of energy. In an ideal system, the swing to the right equals the return. This is deeply rooted in Noether's theorem. The fact that the laws of physics are the same today as tomorrow implies that energy must be conserved. Quantum mechanics introduces even stranger rhythms. Neutrinos oscillate between different types as they travel across cosmic distances. Rabi oscillations allow atoms to jump between states with precision. This is the very foundation of atomic clocks and the MRI machines in our hospitals. Quantum tunneling is a direct consequence of this oscillatory nature. It enables the nuclear fusion that powers the stars and our own existence. One of the most remarkable phenomena is synchronization. It is the spontaneous alignment of rhythms in coupled oscillators. From pacemaker cells in your heart to pendulum clocks on a wall, rhythms in contact tend to align. This is a confirmed physical principle. The Hermetic implication is profound. It suggests that our communities and relationships can create a rhythmic attunement through shared practices. However, we must be honest about the limits. In the real world, dissipation is unavoidable. A real pendulum eventually stops because of friction. The second law of thermodynamics introduces an irreversible arrow of time. You cannot unscramble an egg, and the universe does not run backwards. We also differentiate between physical law and psychological rhythm. While difficult periods often precede renewal, it is not a guaranteed law like gravity. Does rhythm require a guiding cosmic intelligence? Physics suggests it emerges from mathematics and conservation laws, not necessarily a purposive mind. And remember, while cyclic cosmology is fascinating, it remains speculative. The standard model still points toward an open, expanding universe. Module 6 contains some of our strongest correspondences to date. The isomorphisms between particles and oscillations are truly extraordinary. We will also explore the master position. It is not the absence of rhythm, but the recognition of the stable ground that is not itself rhythmic. Whether these images are literally true of physical time or metaphorically illuminating, they capture something real about our experience. The tide is coming in. It is time to begin your investigation into the rhythms that shape the universe and your own life. The great work is here, the great work is now, and the great work is you.